I go far. Christopher Columbus to other lands. Christopher Columbus. I go far. Christopher Columbus making discoveries. Christopher Columbus. I go far to other lands. Christopher Columbus. I go far. I'm out here making discoveries. Christopher Columbus. I go far to other lands. I go far.
Killing it on these reviews.
Christopher Columbus, homie.
What up? What up? It's Garage GYMHOMIE, and today we are reviewing, we as a family, Otaku Pump pre-workout and Otaku Pump pre-workout. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you homies, so click subscribe and let's get into this. God bless all of you homies, man. I hope you're feeling amazing, living from the heart and staying out of your head. You know, when I come on these reviews, man, not every time, but I'd say most of the time, man, I'm feeling freaking fired up, homie. You know, sometimes I'm tired, I muster up the energy, I muster up the strength, you know, I go into it. When I'm talking about stuff, man, I try and bring that energy to you homies, man, so I can fire you up. That gets me more fired up, man. You know, when I'm helping addicts and alcoholics, talking about God, these 12 steps, these pre-workout stimulants, pumping the ions, haters on Reddit, homie, I'm fired up. Anyway, man, so when you're talking about things today, make sure you're feeling the words from your heart. All right, man, let's get into this. This is the second iteration, the second run that I've done of this Otaku Pump. And I just want to say, man, I sat and watched 120 hours of anime in order to prepare for this review, man. I don't go in these reviews unprepared. I got my body armor on. No, I didn't watch anime. I don't think I've watched more than 30 seconds of anime in my whole life. I'm not anti-anime. I'm not pro-anime. I'm more neutral on anime. I'm just not, it's not me. It's not GGH. When you think of GGH, most people don't think of anime. But that's okay, man. We're going to give this a fair shake. The first run they did of this was solid, man. Very nice daily driver. We're going to talk about this hitter right here. It's very rare that I see two completely different labels, like completely different. Sometimes they change the color scheme or whatever for flavors, but two completely different labels for flavors. I like that, man. Kind of cool. It looks like two completely different pre-workouts, but it's not, homie, but it's not. Oh, you want Otaku Pump? Oh, good choice, good choice. Oh, you want side of Lome? Oh, wait. That's racist, homie. That's the wrong Asian culture. That's the wrong ethnicity. Oh, you want California roll? Oh, side of wasabi with Otaku Pump? Oh, you want spicy tuna roll? An Otaku Pump? Oh, good choice, good choice. Homie, I'm in a good mood. The Otaku Pump puts me in a good mood. All right, man, so let's see here. They did some upgrades on this hitter. Let's talk about the flavors real quick. This was a vanilla cherry blossom. Homie, that's what we called you in the pen, homie. Remember you, Vanilla Cherry Blossom? I remember you, Vanilla Cherry Blossom. I hope you're doing better now than you were then. Remember how you got that name? You came to the pen and you blossomed, homie. Turned you into a little flower, son. You grew up in there, homie. I spanked you on the butt. I said, hey, homie, we're in the pen now. Don't be so freaking soft, man. Grab your nuts and freaking walk around the yard like a man. Vanilla Cherry Blossom. Hope you ain't getting called that anymore. All right, man. Then the other flavor. Beach Episode, which was an orange pineapple. This flavor I freaking loved, man. I ran them both. This flavor I really loved. This flavor was also nice. It was light. Very freaking enjoyable flavors, dude. They got the flavoring system down. I don't even know who manufactures this, man, but this is solid right here, man. I like the theme. You know, I really like the theme. Look at that, homies. Look at that, man. A lot of you touching your little pee-pee to that anime, man. I know a lot of you homies are sick. All right, man, and this one right here, we've all had someone like that we didn't tell the homies about, man. We kept it low-key. All right, man, let's get on. I'm talking junk, man. All right, man, supplement facts. Let me just grab one of these, man. Very good flavor, seriously. Very enjoyable. The vanilla had like a light cherry taste to it. It was, they really got it right, man. It's a very unique flavor. And this one right here was just good to drink, man. Just enjoyable. You don't got to add anything to this pre except some unflavored creatine. These are hitter daily drivers, dude, with a little twist. Let's talk about it. Supplement facts. They're not talking feelings, homie. They're talking facts. I'm not talking junk about anime, homie. You know, a lot of people are into that. It's huge. There must be something to it. So I don't know anything about it, but I know people freaking... people love it, dude. People are all in on that anime, man. It's kind of like video games, man. You're either a gamer or you're not. That's the same with anime. You're either into that anime, you're either 110% in, or you're out, homie. I don't know people who are a little into anime. You're really into it or you ain't. All right, man. One scoop, 22.1 grams. I just want to say, dude, a level scoop, and this is pretty fine powder, man. None of that real clumpy, moist glycerol stuff for now. A level scoop, dude, was 16.5 grams, homie. 16.5 grams. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if it's because of the consistency of the powder, because there is some glycerol in here, but it's really fine powder, dude. But it was 16. So don't take the scoop and come on here and say, I didn't have the experience you did. I'm going to say, did you weigh it? Oh, no, I took a scoop. Well, you're soft as heck, homie. You're soft as heck. All right, man, 25 servings in a container, man. So that's nice right there. And I like to support smaller, you know, a lot of the pre-workouts that I review are all from Nutricartel. I try and keep a really close circle, but when a company hits me up, a small company, not to insult them, I'm just saying they're not mass-produced brand, and I can communicate with them and they say, hey, GGH, would you review this? I always want to use my platform, man, to spotlight freaking brands and give a light on them, man. That's better than anything to me. So let's talk about it, man. And I don't want to go, I'm not going to draw pie charts and graphs about the difference from this and the first one, because I don't freaking remember, homie. L-citrulline, pure citrulline, man, 8 grams. For the pumps, homie. Beta-alanine, 3.2 grams. You got to feel the betas to be an alpha, homie. 3.2 grams. Then you got the betaine anhydrous, 2.5 grams for the power output. The glycerol, 2 grams. That's going to give you some pumpage, some endurance, man, that swole pump. Then you got the malic acid, 1,500 milligrams, which has energy production and other benefits, homie. You can freaking look it up yourself. L-tyrosine, man, for some focus, 1 gram, some dopamine, cognitive hit. Alpha GPC, 600 milligrams. That gets you focused in, dialed in, thinking about the weights, forgetting about your Tinder dates, homie. Now listen to this, man. This is what I really like. Caffeine anhydrous, 250 milligrams, man. I can hardly see straight. I'm feeling good right now, man. 250 is just such a solid freaking daily driver amount, man. Just a guilt-free, healthy amount of caffeine where you just don't feel, where it just, if everything comes together right, man, all those dang stims I take, and 250 still hits the spot for me, man. L-theanine, 200 milligrams, kind of a bold move, man. Like, doesn't seem that necessary with this formula or really any formula, but apparently, I haven't tried this without L-theanine, so I can't talk junk. There's synergistic cognitive benefits between L-theanine and caffeine. A lot of people just think it smooths out the stimulants. There are supposedly nootropic cognitive benefits. I don't know. I only take the formulas when they're all together. Then you got Araya genesis, 200 milligrams. Not blowing your head off with the Araya. Right there, man, right where it counts. Theobromine, man, 150, some focus, some stimulation, some mood elevation. Then you got coffee Arabica, 100 milligrams, coffee cherry extract, more nootropic. Then dicaffeine malate, man, 50 milligrams, which I think yields 37.5, so you get a total of 287.5. I always say a true daily is between 2 and 300, but then, you know, as the channel went on over the years, I raised it to 350. You know how it is, homie. We build a little tolerance. We get a little desensitized. You know the game, homie. What can I say? I'm victim to it too. All right, man. So I took the drink. I came down to the dance floor. Time for some serious iron bumming. This is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say about this, man. Dude, this is such a solid daily driver, dude. Like, there are so many people who hit me up and they don't want the Alpha Yo. They want a true healthy feeling daily driver just to give them some energy. And this thing performs, I'm going to tell you, this outperforms the label in two ways. Well, no, it outperforms the label in one way, and the rest of it matches up to the label. So you take the drink, the betas come in nice. It tastes really good, dude. Tastes really good. You got to put it on the scale because the scoop is underdosed. Freaking just tastes awesome. You come down to the dance floor, dude. It's time for some serious iron pumping. About 15 minutes after taking, first of all, 10 minutes after taking, you start feeling the betas, man. I had a really nice beta-alanine experience with both flavors. The betas came in, you start feeling like an alpha, contributes to the sense of urgency. Obviously, this is not a strong pre-workout. This is a nice, healthy, feel-good freaking pre-workout that actually contributes to training. Now, the way that this freaking excels, this has to have the best well-sourced Arrhea I have ever used, man. Because if you told me this 200 milligrams of Arrhea, if I didn't look at the label, and you said, GGH, you're going to take this daily driver, it's not going to be mind-blowing, it's a nice, healthy, good-feeling daily driver, but it has 500 milligrams of Arrhea, I would have believed it. That's the one thing in here that freaking just shines crazy. Whatever sourcing they have gives you this clear-headed, just like, as I always say about Arrhea, it's like the windshield's freaking dirty and it just wipes it clean, homie. Like, you wake up, you're in a funk, you're in a fog, you probably didn't pray today, you know, you got the dirty windshield, and you just have this clear-headed, enhanced mood, head floating off your neck, good feeling where you're dialed into your training and it just doesn't quit. The energy is nothing more than you see on paper here. The theobromine, the 2 kinds of caffeine, the nootropics come in and you're just in the zone with this healthy feeling, good feeling focus. It's everything you want a daily driver to do. Plus, this almost euphoria kind of head floating off your neck feeling. I'm telling you, something about this Arrhea, and it's always hard for me to describe what Arrhea feels like. It's one of those weird stimulants where it does its thing and you know when it's doing its thing, but it's hard to kind of put into words. It just has this good feel where you're just kind of floating through your training, dude. Like the energy, there's no excessive heart rate. It's a smooth pre-workout. The pumps are sick on it. I mean, that 8 grams of citrulline with the betaine and the glycerol just has this good mix of swole pump, good endurance, mind-muscle connection. This is a great pre-workout. Like, for me, I would use this on shoulders because I like getting a good shoulder pump. And I don't need like an insane amount of, I mean, I train stim free a lot, so it doesn't even matter. But I'm just saying, if you're a pre-workout guy, shoulders, arms, and chest, this is your baby right here. Legs, you know, you might want something with a little more backbone, but it's just fine if you want a daily driver. Back, you know, back is a big day. So for me, it's like shoulders, arms, and chest because you get the smooth energy, you get that freaking good head high, good endurance and all that. But you also get this sick pump for those upper body movements where you can really see the pump shine. Otaku pump, man. So I would say the pumps perform every bit as good or better as the label suggests. The betas are pretty good, man. They come and they go. They last about a half hour. The energy is freaking solid on it. You feel freaking awake, alert. Obviously, this we're talking about for a daily driver. It's a very high-end positive daily driver. There's a sense of well-being and there's this clear-headed, good head floating off your neck feeling. So it's like a daily driver with a little extra something in there to give you that cognitive head high. Like there's like a sense of well-being, good head high with it, man. So that's what I got. Definitely worth it, man. If you want a daily driver, that's the whole freaking package without the alpha yo and the other stimulant. I mean, the only stimulants they're giving you is the 2 kinds of caffeine, the Araya at 200 milligrams, well sourced, and a little bit of theobromine, man, 150 milligrams, and it all comes together really freaking nicely, dude. So this is a pre you could take 4 or 5 days a week, and you don't feel like you're burning your brain out. There's no crash. It's extremely clean energy, extremely clean, no negative side effects, and it just performs exactly what the label suggests, plus that good Araya genesis in there, man, to give it just that freaking, to make it stand out. So that's what I got, man. I'll link below where to get it. They gave me a code for my viewers. Definitely a positive, solid, just high-end daily driver, man. Nice hitter right here. God bless all of you. Together, let's get this dang muscle. Otaku pump, good choice, good choice. We're out.